Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, you know, I have this tonight I'm in a mood, so I'm going to. So tonight is story time. So this is me story time of how I overcame my shyness in terms of social situations for the most part, and any type of situation at all. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also comment my videos as well and click on the notification for upcoming videos. Let's get right to it. Um, when it comes down to social situations, it's looking back at it now and see how I'm able to navigate through that social situations to this day. Is like I didn't really know I had it in me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it took a lot of things. It took me someone else to believe in me and believe that I actually could have a conversation with anybody and be the one to start a conversation and also maintain that conversation as well. You know, it, it's not easy to put yourself out there, to but once I realized if you want to know what you're capable of, more while you got to come out of your comfort zone and put yourself out there. And shyness takes a while to overcome, especially if you're used to being shy for a long period of time. One thing I would say is, start off slow, just start off. In terms of having a conversation, in a social situation and approaching persons, I was shy in that department because most of the time at the time I want the person to approach me first. But I realized that wasn't going anywhere. Now this is where in moments where you have to know when something is not working. And me constantly waiting that person to approach me all the time wasn't working in the long run. So I had to get to a place where I needed to put myself out there and just be the one starting conversations. I started out small, slowly but surely my confidence started to build. Each conference I've had, I can tell you one thing: if someone tells you it was nice talking to you, or I enjoy speaking with you, or we can have this conversation again, it was nice chatting with you. I think what that did for me ultimately is build my confidence up. You know what I'm saying? Considering that I was the one that started the conversation to begin with. So to start a conversation and to do what I did, and then in multiple persons, I see says, it was nice talking to you, nice chatting with you. I actually enjoy speaking with you. You're a very intelligent young man. That really goes a long way. You know, my confidence slowly but surely built up. That I realized my confidence building up. Then after that, it's just it became natural to me to just start conversation with persons, if persons who I don't know. Now, what I might do at first is, just I might see a person 2 or 3 times, might say hi. Now, if you've no, this way it depends on your confidence level. Where if it's very high, you can see a person and go right off the bat and just start a conversation with them. If your confidence ain't really that high and you're still shy, you can just start saying hi, just say a couple stuff and build a confidence from there. Say a couple words and see how they react. I think a test run to see how a person will react to you when he's just say hi, hey, or whatever. Where it goes on, say a couple words like, hey, you good? What's up? Well, go on. How are you? You know, things like that. So to know how a person react to you, more why you just gotta test the waters. Like I said, if your confidence really high, you can just go and have a conversation with them straight off the bat. So, I mean, my confidence is the better. I mean, like I said, it just my feeling of putting myself out there. I realized actually helped me to evolve. I actually become outspoken because of it. Did it consistently. I think not just in sort of situation, in terms of let's say you're at church and you want to do a testimony. The very first testimony, fine enough, I actually volunteered to do that testimony. Um, I even asked my mom's pastor to see if I can do a testimony, and that's what I did. I think that's what really took off from there. And anytime else I did testimony, I remember I was at camp in what 2017, and it was bonfire night, and yeah, it was bonfire night, and I actually volunteered to do a testimony, and based on it went, a month later, whichever time it was, I got a call or text, asked me if I wanted to do a testimony at Marigold. Uh, I was looking forward to that opportunity. I was like, yeah, sure, you know, and unfortunately I didn't get to do it, but I even ruled that possible out. And the year after that, here's what happened. The kicker. This was camp in 2018, and no, normally if I wanted to like do a testimony or things like that, I had to volunteer myself. But no, someone actually asked me, I want you to do a testimony. I was like, sure. Well, I felt like the opposite was stripped away from me, but then I realized just after speaking a conversation with somebody, because I really wanted to know what was going on, I realized it wasn't my night, and I was like, alright, cool. Here, 2019, I was just going there saying, you know what, if I get to do a testimony, cool. If I don't, I'm enjoy it. I would just want to enjoy that camp regardless, and the same thing happened. Different outcome this time, because I actually get to do that testimony. I actually told persons about my disability, about my autism. I actually finally get the courage to tell persons about it. I mean, I was skeptical about telling persons about it because, to be frank with you, I mean, my biggest fear was I'll get treated differently some more. Considering I was already being treated differently prior to letting person know about my autism, so didn't want person. But I realized, true, find a way to come out. So from that, I just had to build up the strength to say, screw it. Okay, I'm just going to embrace it. I'm just going to be myself, because it does come a time where you have to be yourself, and you have to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, there was a point I wanted to like be someone else, but then I realized I actually got to a point where I said, you know what, whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to be anyone else. I'm going to be myself. And then once I realized in 2020, I'm a bird when someone told me, a friend of mine said, don't ever worry about fitting in. You were born to stand out. I was like, wait. And I said to myself, so I just need to be myself then. Alright, gotcha. Okay. And I've been doing that since. I haven't really gone around trying to fit in, and I just go, just being me, just being who I am. And being an inspiration while I'm doing it. So, like I said, overcoming shyness takes a while. But let's say if you want to, order to overcome your shyness, you have to put yourself in a situation where it requires you to put yourself out there. Like if you want to be a president of a club, I would tell them one thing: shyness is not going to work. One thing that situation will put you in is that you're the leader, and the leaders can't be shy. They have to be the ones that inspire whoever they're leading, and you have to lead others. You can't lead others by being shy. It's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Not after a while. If we're doing this YouTube video, I had to like build up enough confidence in myself to be like, you know what, I'm going to have a YouTube channel. It takes a while. I think just doing a really interview, especially my second one. And when I first, the first really interview that I did, I had choices. I could pre-record it or do it live. Knowing that I was always brave and I always had the spirit for me, I just said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna do it live. And that's what I did. I could have just pre-recorded it and whatever. But I decided, like, nah, I'm gonna do it live. And the second interview was, yeah, I did live as well. Doing a radio interview where, worldwide, especially in Jamaica, is listening to you. You could do it in person or you're on the phone. The point is, when all eyes on you, that's where you got to be at your best. That's where you can't let shyness get to you. That's where you have to own the stage. Whether it's in a public forum or YouTube or in person. When you're in front of persons, the key is you want to be confident in yourself. That's why to overcome shyness, you got to build confidence in yourself. So I realized after a while, I end up building the confidence myself. Having someone believe in you does help, because all you have to do in that point on is just to believe in yourself and take it from there. If someone tells you, listen, I know you're going to do this and do that, you know what I'm saying? That person have confidence in you. The only thing left now is for you to have confidence in yourself that you're going to do that same thing that person said you was going to do and prove them right. You know what I'm saying? So I got persons who know my capabilities already, and it's really a nice feeling for a person to, believe in you. And I'm pretty much close to get to a point where if I can say about it, be like, listen, he may be facing a setbacks, but he has overcome a lot. I mean, I have to find out a lot. I have to find out, still continue to, and I will continue to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give up. Life will do a lot of things, but when you're a fighter, even if you're knocked down, they don't stand up for a very long period of time. So even after most of the time when I'm in such a situation, and I realize that person seeing me weren't approaching me, I decide this is where I just ultimately just make up my mind, especially in moments where I feel isolated. Now, this is where you have a choice. You can either let that get to you, or you can shy away from the moment and say, you know what, person's not going to get out. Listen, how would you know how a person will, react to you if you don't approach them? It's not always good to assume the worst. You know what I'm saying? It's more best thing to do just go out there and just approach others and try put yourself out there. So yes, I will say this, in the long run, you'll be rewarded and you will evolve. With shyness, no, shyness don't really allow you to evolve like that. I think what shyness allows you to do is stay in your comfort zone. When you put yourself out there, it's a different kettle of fish. And you do it regularly, after a while, you realize you're not shy anymore. If you find yourself in that moment where you're isolated from others, if you have that experience, and you know what you've been through, those moments in life, which I have, it's easy just to be like, screw it, I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna break some ice. In terms of starting conversations, especially for the first time. So, like I said, over time, I just ultimately building up confidence to get over my shyness to the point where even if I go somewhere new, I just need to observe my environment and do my thing. If I find myself isolated again, if my confidence is shot, when you know how to build your confidence back up, even after your confidence being shot, it does go a long way, Because a lot of times when someone's confidence is shot, it ultimately affects them. And if you know, like I said, if you know how to build it up back, I said more of the story is that when you want to be an inspiration or things like that, you gotta able to do things that you don't even think you can do. A lot of things I'm doing now, I didn't even think I could pull off. Until I'm actually doing them. And it gets to the point after the whole thing, I just have to you know what? I might get to a point where I don't have to brag about it. So, and my point is more of the story is that when you put yourself out there, interaction actually interacting with others actually give an opportunity to able to not only inspire them but to make a difference in their lives. Making a difference in a person's life does go a very long way, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to make inspiration is by being artistic, to be able to inspire other artistics, to give them a fighting chance, because I believe that's what they need, in my opinion, and also inspire typical developers that really goes a very long way. So that's the end of my YouTube channel. Enjoy the rest of the night.